What to do? What to do? Don't shoot the messenger. YouTube show. It's your boy C Pizzle. As always, got my co-host with me. Introduce yourselves. Who?
Radie V,
Radie
it's
V.
me. Radie V, hey y'all. How you doing? It's your girl Miss Nessa, aka Blaze, your mommy.
Once
Blazing.
again, it's Rashad, Revamp Ventures, your favorite photographer. Let's talk about it.
Your favorite photographer and bootyographer.
Man, we like that sometimes.
Where the ladies at, man? You know what I'm saying? Hit the DMs. We all single in here, man. We all single, ready to
I
mingle.
know we really are. That's
Uh,
crazy.
I don't know
For the
about
first
ready to
time,
mingle yet.
for the first time, we're all single. That's crazy.
America's most
We should do a dating show.
valued.
We should do a pop. We should do a
We should.
popular
Possible.
We should. We gonna have
episode.
we'd be America's most valuable bachelors and bachelorettes.
That'd be actually pretty dope. We should
We
we should
should.
set that up. A
And we
pop
should set
balloon.
up
That would
a
be funny, San Diego edition.
we should
That
set up
would be.
a blind date on here. Bring a suitor for y'all. Y'all bring one for us.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool,
That'd be some funny
actually.
shit.
A blind date on here. Yeah,
So
that would be
what? So
dope.
we would have to choose the girls for y'all, and y'all would choose the men for us.
They
Hmm.
gon' I already know Chauncey gonna have some gang banging blood in there.
I ain't gonna have no gangsters. I mean, some of y'all like gangsters though. So I mean,
Oh,
What does
yeah.
the old mean? I've
We know who
evolved.
like the gangsters.
I've evolved.
Just about who?
being
Motherfucker, ain't no
involved.
owls in here.
Involved.
I don't like gangsters. I've never been with a gangster ever.
Mm. Never been with a gangster like dated a gangster or like
I've
been with
never
a
been in a
gangster.
relationship with a gangster ever,
You
never.
just poke on
No, I've never been in a relationship with a gangster.
Mark her words.
What are you talking about?
you poking on gangsters.
You don't know what to say. Anywho,
How was your guys' Father's Day? Father's Day just passed a couple days ago. How was it?
How was yours, good brother?
Oh, I'm like, who are you asking? So yeah, no, Father's Day, it's always cool, every once in a while, occasionally you'll have that one person that's trying to ruin it, you know what I mean? But uh you can't show it, you can't allow it that what? Sorry, it's my daughter.
look at the devil.
Yeah, get the water out of the refrigerator.
Every
What
day
was I
Father's
saying?
Day. How good your Father's
Father's
Day
Day.
was, even though the
Oh,
devil.
Father's Day is always good, always great. To me, it's another day. I still worked. I did a big family. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with that family or the basketball player who ran into a little trouble. A situation happened up in Hamul or Campo, and it was a shooting. And anyways, long story short, he was on the line. He was in jail, and he didn't know if he was going to be in there for a long time or a short time. But this lawyer got him out, got him out. So I did the lawyer and his family, and it was like 20 people, photo shoot. Vibes were great. It was cool.
No, that's
That's
hella
good.
dope.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That's hella dope. I ain't do much, man. I ain't get no yeeks. Ain't nobody praying for me, ain't nobody checking on me. It's all good, man. We
Mm,
did go to Top Golf though. Me and my bro, I took my daughter, he took his family. We started off at Top Golf and we grilled a whole lot. So if y'all was following my IG, CP that underscore CPDAT underscore. I'll be posting a lot of shit I be cooking. Ladies I bring more than just me and our PP to the table. You feel me? Excellent chef. Luther Vandross in the shower. No, but nah, look. But nah, I made some like burgers, wings, glizzies, paws, some tri-tip steak. It was solid.
nice,
Oh,
We had a gang of wings
nice.
too. So White Claws by the
Where did you
pool and
how'd
good
you know how
food.
to cook, Chauncey?
Man, I cooks all kind of stuff, man. I cook, I grill and smoke and all kind of
I
shit.
did see you do a video on your Instagram where you was cook. I forgot what you made, but it looked pretty good. I was like, okay, saw a
Man,
little
ain't
prep and the cleanliness,
ain't nothing I
non
can't do.
cross contamination.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can't do on God's green earth. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Good. We love that. I
Hmm.
cook myself. I'm a very hard judge.
Hmm.
It looked real good. What you had on there.
So I do. That's what I do. A little bit of an
I'm
icebreaker.
hungry.
little bit
I'm
of an
hungry all
iceberg.
over again.
I know. Silent treat.
Let me see. Let me see if I can share this with you good people. A
Look,
little
we
bit
might
of
be
an
doing some
icebreaker
random
real
stuff.
quick.
What we doing? Icebreaker.
Hmm.
How do I share this again?
Get ready.
I done updated
Not
this
discuss the icebreaker.
I done updated this
Like the ice has
to
been
the app.
broken.
No,
But yeah, Rashad and I over here being twinsies, not even on purpose.
Oh, you know,
That's
Dang.
some
about.
good old, just a little bit of that good old Cali money, you know what I mean? I kicked in the door for a lot of these brands you see out and about today, you know. Thank goodness for my man Bandit, who had University of Southeast, who blessed me with the game of running a clothing brand. I'm gonna always give him his props. And started Cali Money, the clothing brand, back in 2010. And
Yeah,
had some fun with that. Y'all know.
Absolutely.
that's what's up. Okay. As a
Yeah,
Cali
baby.
brand or a Dago brand?
San Diego
Or
brand.
okay. That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
up.
So yeah, I started it back 2010. Man, I used to throw events. I used to buy or rent venues out. The biggest venue I rented out was the World Beat Center. Packed that thing out. Queen Bees. We did a bunch of things. We used to do like little family days with the skating rink. I used to rent out the skating rinks and stuff like that. It was cool.
huh?
It was a vibe. I
Cool.
try to create a little culture out here because San Diego was boring. So people from LA, the Bay Area, Arizona, they all came here to hang out with Cali Money and their friends.
You feel me?
Oh,
And
nice.
the
That's
city,
I have
good.
I
all the
have so
city.
many sweaters, different colorways, all that.
Okay. Well, I got the icebreaker ready. I got it up. I'm about to share it. Can you, hopefully y'all can see it.
I've seen this before.
Her or her? Which one would you rather? 25-year-old, no kids, submissive, GED, making 15 an hour at Home Depot, or a 35-year-old lady, two kids, bossy, got 2 degrees, making six figures. What's your
Y'all
what's
let
your
us
take on
know.
it? What's your take on it, Rashad?
So most men gonna say we want the 25-year-old submissive with making 15 an hour, because that's okay with most men. Because I feel like most men don't want to deal with no 35-year-old, two kids, and bossy. That word bossy right there is what messes it up. Typically ladies with the degrees and making six figures, they were cultivated to not need a man or have that bossy mentality, like it's either their way or the highway. You can be replaced, especially if you're not making a certain amount of money. You can be replaced, bro.
Preach, preacher.
That's the mind that I would feel like that they have. Because I know a lot of those women who have their degrees, they making six figures. I've dated a few of them, and it's just like they not really for that that treating you like a king type stuff unless you really being submissive to them.
Well, my take on it is this, I mean they both was fine, but me personally, I mean that bossy shit is out. If you think because you got educated and you done made a way for yourself in the world that you alpha female, that whole alpha female shit, that shit is done. That shit dead, dead for me, dead on whatever. Like I don't believe in that alpha talk. You gonna be in your feminine regardless. If you just want to be a masculine woman, just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that I gotta wait for a man to be in my masculine, that shit bullshit. So
Even in your feminine.
yeah, you gotta wait for you to be in your feminine, that shit bullshit. Oh man, once I meet a guy that get me in my feminine element, why would a guy, if you're naturally born to be feminine, why would a guy have to bring out a woman's feminine element? That's crazy to
I don't
me.
think a man has to bring out her feminine elements, but masculine, it's an energy thing, right? Femininity and masculinity thrive off of each other. It's kind of like the yin and the yang, right? There's no light without darkness. There's no femininity without masculinity. There's no up without down. There's no God without the devil. Not really, give or take. So when women say that, I think that they mean, like right now, I'm in my masculine, right? I'm paying bills. I'm making decisions. I'm, getting up every day. I'm doing things that if I had a masculine man in my life, I would not do, and I could lean more into my feminine. You know what I'm
How
saying?
can
Like,
that? Let me. Sorry to interject a little bit, but how can
mhm.
that make you a masculine because you're living your life because you got a
That's
job?
not masculine. Well, first let's define masculine, right? That's masculine energy. I'm not masculine. I'm not going around with my chest puffed out beating people up, but I'm
How's
in
that
my
masculine
masculine
energy?
energy. Masculine energy is decision making, in my opinion, providing, protecting. There's nobody to protect me. If somebody comes in here right now, I'm going to have to protect myself. I'm going to have to grab a bat, a knife, and I'm going to have to step into my masculine and defend myself in my home. That's masculine. Um, to me, finances like money, bills, and all that, that's masculine. Um, Feminine, which I do as well, cooking, cleaning, nurturing my daughter, beauty, nails, hair, all that cute shit. That's all feminine. I can't spend that much time doing that because I also have to do masculine things. So when we say we need a man to bring out our feminine, if a man steps in and does all those feminine things, masculine things, excuse me, then I get to spend more time in my feminine, which is more relaxing,
So
which is
you
fun.
telling me that women walking around here with trans energy? That's what it
Yes,
sounded like. I don't believe in
yes,
none of
that's
that.
actually true. That's
Listen,
actually
that's
true.
bullshit. That
Yes,
is
that energy.
bullshit that
No, it's
y'all
not.
listen.
It's fact.
So let me get
It's
back to
fact.
my answer. I didn't even get to finish it. Then we could bridge
I'm
into that.
sorry.
So I don't want her because if she thinks she could, women get in positions like that and they think they could be the head of the household and tell a nigga what to do. And you can't tell no man what to do. Regardless of how whatever who don't matter who makes more money. You can't tell a man what to do. You can talk to a man. You can, you try to find some compromise with him, but if he's supposed to be your leader, you can't be bossy. That you can't even have that mindset that I'm bossy, I'm this because then you're not leaving him in the space to do what he needs to do.
I
I'll take the
10,000% agree.
25-year-old that has a GED making 15 that's fine as hell working at Home Depot because I can mold her. She ain't got no kids, she ain't got no extra responsibilities. I could, you know, pour into her a little bit, figure out exactly what it is that, what's your passion? What are the things you're good at? The first thing people should find out, if you don't know what you can do in this world to make money, the first thing you need to do is figure out what you like to do. What are you good at? And then capitalize on it. If you are a people person and customer service and all that is your thing, you might want to figure out what kind of lanes of customer service you can do, like a real estate, like what I do with property management, like sales, like something. If you're not a salesperson, but you are very customer oriented, you can deliver that service. Like my company's all about a 5-star service. You don't have to be the best salesperson. You don't have to be extra efficient at paper pushing with the admin side. But if you can buy into the program, everything else can be taught. You can get to a satisfactory level, but if you can deliver the culture, you can be successful and move up in that country and make plenty of money, right? So I could pour into her, I can get her back in school. Like she might just need the extra stability that I might be able to provide, and she can go to school and learn this and that, and we could figure it out. I could get you to a place where you're making better money, where I've turned you into a career woman, and I can mold you kind of like into the things that I like because at the end of the day, if a woman want to keep a man, you gotta be what he likes, and a man gonna tell you what he like. And
I agree.
if what a woman says that she likes is a man that is a protector, provider, and all these things, and I'm that, why can't I mold you into what I like? Why is it
So
always
you
just
need
generally a
somebody to
one-sided?
need you.
I don't need anybody to need me. But if I'm with somebody, I want you to be what I like. So that's a want, not a need. That's not a necessity. I don't need anybody. I've been by myself for a long time. So, but I know what I want. You know what you want. But you also know what you need. And I think that a lot of women are alone because they pick off what they need versus what they want. I was talking to my homegirl the other night, and she was talking about how all these qualities about this guy, and he made good money and all this stuff. But then on the other end, she said, I just wasn't very attracted to him and all this stuff and XYZ. But then she goes on to say that she couldn't date a guy that makes less money than her. I'm like, well, you just gonna be a cat lady and die alone because you're not choosing men off of
Why
what you
is that always their
listen.
default, girl?
You're not
Men
choosing.
think that really scares us. Like, oh, I can't be the
All right.
cat lady.
Yeah, but you know how many older women that are
What?
by themselves? Hey, but listen, you saying that because you're young and attractive now, but you know how many older women are by themselves that don't want to be there and be like, I just can't. I just want to date. I just want a man. I just like they are willing at once they get older and out of their primes and that DM ain't hot and their options ain't what it used to be. That talk that you're doing right now, they did it.
But see, here's the thing. I'm not Chauncey. I think you are assuming that I don't agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you 10,000%. I don't know if you heard it, but I actually said it. I agree with you in that we're saying the same thing in different ways. You're saying that I can't have, I don't want to have to mold. I mean, I want somebody I can mold who I can teach, who can learn from me. I'm saying those same things. All those things that you mentioned, that's masculine energy. That's what I was referring to. That's what a woman wants. That's what I'm not going to say most, I'm speak for myself. That's exactly what I'm looking for. A man who can teach me, a man who can lead me, show me things, teach me things. Look at what I'm doing and say, you have this skill, baby. You're great at talking and selling. Maybe you should look at these options. That's exactly what I mean when I say masculine energy.
But just
I
because
would
you
love
got a
that.
job and you pay some bills and you gotta survive out here in this world, don't mean you and your masculine. Because
I have to make all those decisions
a
myself,
lot of
though.
those
I have
women,
to I have to decorate my house and take care of my daughter and think about leveling up in my career. Ooh, can't level up too much. I got to get my daughter at 3 o'clock. I got to take her
ain't
to school.
nothing about that
It's
masculine.
a lot. That's very masculine. It's masculine energy. It's
Hey,
the energy of
what do
it.
you think
It is
about that,
very
Rashad? Would
masculine.
you call that a masculine energy? I don't feel that that's what a masculine is.
Listen, I don't know. I think we just be getting too loose with words, man. I mean, people got to do what they got to do. People were doing what they had to do before all this, dating advice became popular, right? So, um, you know, things changed in what, the 60s, where when the men, women needed men. It wasn't a lot of job opportunities for women, right? And then once the equality came and all of that started to blossom, then we start using these terms and all of that.
The
And
feminine
now,
movement, the
right,
bullshit ass. We need to whip her ass. Whoever started that bullshit fucking feminist movement. That's what
well,
started it. Some bullshit.
the men who couldn't. I don't want y'all to take it the wrong way, but I feel like the men who couldn't control their women or who wasn't in control of their families lost their women to that movement. They might have been drunkies, they may have been druggies, they may have been
right.
dudes who wasn't making enough, and then they lost their woman to that movement because that movement was more brighter and more prosperous for that woman at that time in her heart. So now we got groups of women due to like the voting, how things went, how things are changing and evolving. Now we have groups of women who are like supreme humans, but suck at dating and suck at having a man because now they are the man, right? And they don't know how to make their money, accomplish their goals, and then also be like cool with or be attractive enough to be with someone either below them or at their height. But usually guys at their height, at their eyesight, as far as goals and things they've accomplished, them dudes want them younger chicks with the nice bodies and they don't want the chick that it took 30 years to get things together, So
And
I feel like it's a harder.
ain't willing to take any advice.
Yeah.
Harder that you can't mold them, you can't tell them what to do.
But there's still a lot of men out here who will take a chick who's older, who has all her degrees, who's making a lot of money. Like me personally, I've dated women like that. I didn't have no problem. Before I even decide to take a woman serious, she has to know and she will understand that, you're not going to be telling me what to do and how to do things. Like, listen, I can take some of your intuition and I can use that for making a better decision for something, but you're not going to be that one that shot caller in our relationship. I'm sorry. I mean,
I don't want to be. I'm so
yeah, of course. So
please call the shots, Big Daddy.
So,
call the shots, and I'm sucking some dick tonight.
Yeah. But listen here. But listen here. I'm not opposed to learning things from a woman who know more than me, though. I'm not opposed to that. Like, especially when it comes to finances or things that can actually help me in life. Look, if you got some advice, I'm gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it the wrong way, like you better than me or nothing like that, or you're belittling me or nothing like that. But because I don't know it all and I don't have it all. But I know who I am as a man. I know what you're not gonna do. So, and that's that. But yeah, to answer the question, I can date the 35-year-old with 2 children, as long as she keep that bossy shit in check with me, because she can be bossy with someone else or the people who she in charge of, because she ain't in charge of me. and then I can date the younger chick because she can be something that can grow into something. But I mean, I got kids, so it's like a I don't, you know, I kind of don't want to date women without kids, you
And
know. But I will, I
I
will.
like, look, I like an educated woman. I told you, I like a woman that's intelligent. I don't like dummies. I don't like a woman that's not smart. I hate to sit around with a pretty chick and she's just self-absorbed and worried about designer and worried about, trying to have all these finer things in life instead of worrying about trying to build and have a nice life and take the things that come with it. Like you worried about Benzes and all kinds of shit, but what about the things that you could be trying to own? What about the experiences you could be trying to have in life? And you're talking superficial when I hear you talk to your homegirls. Like it's not a good conversation. Like you just at this point you just a cum bucket.
Bimbo, right?
You
Yeah.
just
Hmm.
you just that. So I like a woman that's intelligent, but there's a difference from she's intelligent and aware of herself and aware of me, and I'm intelligent and you think that you're superior to a man, like your PP ain't never gonna be bigger than mine. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's where the term emotional intelligence grew from. You can be intelligent, book smart, career driven and all that shit. But do you understand human emotions? Do you understand a man? Do you understand, family? Do you understand the emotions of others?
Do you
You have to have that.
understand? Dina?
So, granted, you guys said the pros and cons of both women, but if you had to choose, which one would it be?
The one with no kids, goddamn.
What about
One
you,
with no
Rashad?
kids.
I don't
What
deal
if
with
she?
nobody
What if you find
goddamn
out she's
kids.
not a nurturer?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you can get problem with both of them. You can get problems with both of them.
Yeah.
But I just don't like that
Which is
bossy
the
shit.
lesser of
Keep
the two
that shit away
evils?
from me.
You can get problems.
I don't fuck with that bossy shit. But you know me, like I said, me personally, I've dated women who thought they were bossy, but when they got with me, they knew what time it was.
Right.
I don't do that bossy shit. I ain't no mean person, and I ain't no
Ding
like.
ding.
I'm not no drill sergeant, but we know we gonna have that conversation.
Nobody
You ain't
wants
gonna
to
be
be bossed
bossy around
around
me
you.
like
Yeah.
That's
that.
fair. Yeah, that's
Listen,
fair.
man. I'm all
Yeah,
Fair.
keep
about
that bossy
respect.
shit away from me.
I'm all
So,
about
who'd you
respect.
choose? You still didn't choose.
He said the one with no kids. Oh,
No,
Rashad still
Rashad.
hasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one, but I take the one without the kids. I mean, but still, it's like that can be a problem
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you can have a
Right.
hey, she could have they could both have problems, but one got problems with kids and the other one got problems without kids. And without
Yeah,
the
yeah, you can
kids,
She might
easily
be a
leave
cuckoo
her and
nest.
you ain't got nothing to worry
but think
about.
about it. How humble you think the chick could probably be being 15, I mean being 25, making 15 an hour, working at Home Depot. She not high on a high horse in life. She not most of the time she's probably gonna be humble because
Might
look
be
at the
batshit
position that she's
fucking
in.
crazy.
Right. Well, no, I mean, she could be crazy, but most of it's a lot of bad women that work at Home Depot. Number one, hey, listen, I walk in Home Depot all the time, right? And I be seeing some bad joints. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, y'all in here, y'all know how to do some shit, y'all know how to do some shit. You know where the hardware is at, you know where certain shit is at. I'm like, okay, I be trying to press a couple lines in Home Depot. I ain't gonna hold you. So I don't have no problem with her working at Home
Hey,
Depot.
bro, come on, man. Let's put one and one together. Pretty girl working at Home Depot where they know it's nothing but men that come in here to shop.
Men
Come
coming
on,
in.
man.
Or
They
Come
in there
maybe,
on,
or
man.
looking
maybe
too.
somebody
They in there
listen, or
looking
maybe
too.
they just needed a job. They knew that, and Home Depot offers good.
They could have
Everybody
worked
know.
at Victoria's Secret.
Hey, listen, but no. Everybody know Home Depot got a career in it, and it offers good benefits. At the end of the day, it's a lot of people that get advancement staying at Home Depot
Hey,
and
so
benefits.
does the hospitals.
But at the hospitals you gotta have gone to school and all that. So you talking about somebody who just ain't had no direction. If you work at a hospital, you could be a janitor without education, without getting your CNA or something. But you got to get something to be anything in the hospital.
I hear you.
Does outward appearance or material items matter when looking for a potential partner? So, did any of you guys do or put the poll on your page? Because on mine it was 67 for absolutely and 33% for not really.
I didn't get the
No,
post.
I didn't get a chance to post mine, but I mean, it makes sense. You know, a lot of people are materialistic, and what you have kind of shows off who you are, what you can do to provide, stuff like that, and it also works towards people's egos.
I mean, if you're shallow, I'm sure we all at this age, over 30, have made that mistake before by judging a book by its cover, and we were fucking wrong. So I mean, yes, that it does matter. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like outward appearance doesn't matter, but boy, can it deceive you.
Absolutely.
Boy, can it deceive you.
I had two responses and they both were from males. And one said, not saying she has to be a dime, but be presentable in public. And then the other person said, the difference between your significant other and your best friend is sexual attraction.
That makes sense. That's a good point. A great point, actually.
So what's your understanding, Nessa? What you go for?
Nah, it doesn't really matter to me.
Hmm. You take your ugly nigga, huh? As long as he got a little something going on, you will.
I've always been so okay. I always say this, and my friends can attest to that. So I've never been someone that went for looks to begin with. I've always been a personality person.
I could believe that. I
They're
know some
attracted.
of your exes.
You don't know. You might have known one.
That was tea shade, all types of shit. He just threw at you subliminally. Like, I seen that ugly ass nigga you used to fuck with. That's what you. That's say that. He was trying to say.
And that's okay because I mean I got it too, like for my girls. So it's like it is what it is. Like I said, I was for personality, so
That's
I've
funny.
never really been into materialistic.
Uh,
Maybe I should start.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm the opposite.
shit. I've done it before to where I've tried to start something with someone who I'm not physically attracted to, and I get irritated. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, you got money, but you're not cute. So I try to be that girl, like, oh, he got money, that kind of girl. So I'm like, okay, let me try. And within a week, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this more. Fuck this. I don't care about your money.
Is that
You know what I'm saying?
before? Is that before or after you gave him the yikes?
No, it's no. We don't even get to that point. I can't even text you for a week because I'm like, oh, ugly ass nigga text me.
It take a week.
For me to, yeah, because I'll be like, first I'll be like, okay, let's text. He's not cute, but he got money. Then after a while, I'm like, nah, okay, because I don't want to hang out. I don't want to sit across the table from you and pretend like I like you. Like, I can't do it. I've tried a lot. I've tried maybe like 4 different times. I'm like, okay, Radie, you got money, like, let's try it. But I'm like, I don't like you. I'm sorry. We've all fell in love with a handsome brokey. But we've all done it before. You know what I'm saying? Because he's handsome, he's nice, he's sweet, he's funny, but he be broke. He'd be like,
Bitch, you
but I
broke.
like him.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a catch-22. Of course, we would all want the beautiful woman who's got her shit together, who treats me like a king, and us we want this handsome knight in shining armor who's got it all together. But it just don't be working like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta choose. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose.
Well,
Where
for
you in
me,
life right now? Are you up right now? You could deal with dating with a broke nigga or a nigga who ain't up there, or do you you ain't got no choice? You got to go with Mr. Struggle Face because he got a little bread. Sometimes it depends on where you at in life.
well, for me,
Struggle
it's like
phase.
this, man. I just look for a combination of it all. You ain't got to be bad as a motherfucker, but I really don't. I'm not into skinny women like that, right? So you got to have some booms, some pows. You got to have the courage for me. You could be decent in the face. I ain't gonna date no ugly ass chick, but you could be decent in the face. I am shallow. I'm say that 100%. But you could be decent in the face and have a nice, great body and stuff like that. And I could fuck with it. But after we get past the physical attraction, it's gonna come down to what's your mental like. Like, what is your ambitions? What is your mental like? Are you cool? Are you nice? Are you respectful? Are you kind? Are you thoughtful? Are you patient? Are you just like city girl behavior? You girl behavior, you did when I first met you, right? I might stick around just because, I need to satisfy my taste buds. But other than that, you done if you city girl vibes. But if you nice, seem like a nice, respectable lady, maybe you got a nice career or you working towards it and you got a plan and you just like, you want to be one with earth. You just like, I like kind women that just got good thoughts. Like if you have good thoughts, you will attract me so quickly because you know, you're family oriented, you love your family, you do things for them, and you do things that show it, right? Not necessarily like you pay their bills, but like you just do things to show it. You really honor your family, honor your parents, and you just you know how to live in the moment and share these things. You know, like something can blossom for
Traditional
that.
values.
Right. Something can blossom from that from that having someone that, you can make, some beautiful memories with. Like all these are things that I imagine because I ain't got nobody like that. But some women that I have dated that, for other reasons we
You
might,
need to do a Southern woman. You need to stop
yeah.
dating women that live west of Texas. Go get you a nice little Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana
Southern
girl,
Belle.
a
Nah,
Southern Belle. You
I
just
probably
described
need
a
to,
Southern Belle,
but
a
this is
little
the
thick,
thing.
cute sweetheart.
I probably need a woman south of the border somewhere, right? Or like maybe from another continent because
Perhaps.
I like, but I like dancing stuff. I be salsa, bachata, cumbia, all that kind of stuff. I listen to it. I like to go out and dance. Like when I get married, I imagine I'm gonna do I'm do like for
Wedding.
my wedding dances, I'm probably gonna do the tango. I'm probably gonna dance salsa and bachata. It's like, and you come to my wedding, that's probably gonna be my
Get you
dance.
somebody from Guanajuato. Go
I
get you a
don't
girl
know.
from.
It could be anybody,
It's
but
a
they're
small
gonna have
country
to.
town in Mexico.
But no, it don't have to be Mexico. It could be anywhere in the Caribbean. It could be anything, anybody. It could be a European. It doesn't matter to me. But you're
You get
gonna
you a
have to
Haitian girl.
be a nice woman, just in general. I dated a Haitian girl before, one or two. So I mean,
They're very sweet.
yeah. But like I said, they're just gonna have to be like culture and like learning things, like all that other stuff. Like no matter how much money I've ever had at one time, I never bought jewelry and all that kind of stuff. Like I spent my fortunes on traveling and experiences. So, I'm looking for a similar quality. I want somebody that's got somewhat of a pure soul where the energy is so great, like you can, mine and yours together. It's just going to be epic moments. That's the kind of shit that I want going on. If not, then, we could keep fucking and watching movies. And I'm here, I'm Dr. Feel Good, Mr. Good Time, Mr. Right Now.
Well, speaking of dating, wait, Rashad, did you answer that question yet?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, let's hear yours and then we'll go ahead.
I guess I can make it short and sweet. Um, I would definitely, well, okay, for one, I'm not really searching right now, but if I do stumble across someone, because I'm an entrepreneur full time, I'm working a lot, so I don't really have time to be trying to search for something like that. But if I do run across somebody, what I prefer is a woman who, wants to make her family, proud of her, someone who has dignity, someone whose father is similar to who I am, how I get down, with certain values and
Bingo.
principles
That's
as
what that'll do
a
it.
woman who
That'll do
respects
it.
her father, right? I don't want no one who got some father issues, you dig? It is just, people who are down to earth. I don't want no chick who wants all the fucking attention. Like, I mean, understand girls like attention, but someone who does the extra and goes the extra mile just to get some attention, that's that attention that you're looking for outpowers me, and I ain't with it. Did
Because
that
you
did I
could
answer
never
your
give her
question?
enough attention, you feel like probably. If she's searching for attention from the village, you can't be a village. I can only give you what I can give you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that village could be social media, like
Right.
Yeah.
She wants to try to like get the attention from the world and the internet. Like if she requires all of that just to be a happy person, I can't be with her. I need a person who they don't mind if they get one like, they still gonna post it or whatever. It's really who they are. It's not about what they want to perceive to be. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I ain't got no
Yeah,
problem
Rain.
with having no fine ass women with a gang of followers too. I'm not insecure. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like bad women, if you can't handle the attention that they get, I don't mind. There's a
Well, you could
limitation
be
to how.
bad and not post a lot. You could be bad and
Yeah.
post with your turtleneck on.
Yeah,
So
but I'm saying like, you get a lot of men that be insecure that I don't have if she fine and she like to wear high, you could wear high fashion stuff. You could be this and that. Like that's on you, but It's just the mentality at the end of the day of the person. But I don't mind a chick that got 20, 30, 100,000 followers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we go
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, she turning heads and niggas want to holler at her. Like I've never been insecure dude. Like, I done stepped back plenty of times and been with a badass chick and niggas is trying to holler and come up on her. And I just watch to see her reaction, see how she handle herself. And if I need to step in because you're doing too much, then I'll step in and be like, yo, my man's, you know what I'm saying? But if, keep it regular, like I like to see how people conduct themselves, but I don't have no problem with a badass bride. Don't, get your ugly woman if you don't want nobody that get attention. I don't mind her getting attention.
I
You don't
think
got to
it's
be an
more
attention whore.
so. I think it's more so, yeah, being an attention whore, like being in for attention, and not necessarily, someone that automatically gets it naturally.
Well, I
But I
will
do
say
agree if
this,
that's
listen, I've dated some of the finest women in San Diego and Los Angeles. There's 0% of insecurities in me. I just know what I like and what I want. I'm not gonna go bark up a tree that I know what comes with it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, I can definitely date and be with a woman who does that and they do it professionally and that's what they do to kind of be relevant and get money or whatever. That's no problem. But if that woman has to do that to feel good, I don't need that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of all of this, it seems like we are on a dating show our damn selves. Have y'all seen the popping balloon shit that's been circulating?
I love
Yep.
those.
Yeah, they filmed that out here. A lot of the people,
How
I
tall
seen
are you?
several
I'm
people out
five.
here. Yeah, I seen a few things. I seen a
It's
few.
like, for you. There's no be like, damn. One dude came out, she was like, so what's your name? He said his name. They was like, damn, off his neck.
You know why that is?
Why is that?
It's because women, they look for every reason to be single. They say they want a man, they want to be with somebody, but they look for instead of taking a glass half full approach, they're taking glass half empty, and they will find and look for everything they don't like about a person instead of trying to but they could tell you good things about somebody, but they will look at every good thing they don't like about a person and use that as a reason not to give them a shot.
Listen,
And
women are like men these days. Men want trophies, women want trophies too, right? So women want their ego boosted and men want their ego boosted. Men, most men, I would say most men, some men, they want their ego boosted, right? Um, that's why you see a lot of dudes with a lot of money. Most of them be ugly, but they got some bad chicks around, right? But that's for their ego. That ain't really for really them. They know that chick don't really want them. But for women, like when the dudes come out and they just automatically start popping the balloon, they don't even know the brother. They don't know how that brother might be saving their life if they come into their life, right? But it's just women these days. A lot of women, I would say all, they need something for their ego. When they post on social media, they want everybody to be like, "Oh, damn, y'all look good together." They don't want to. You don't want to post no ugly ass dude who's like the regular dude, and you ain't no ego boosting that. So women who are driven by social media and that type of attention, yeah, they're gonna pop their balloon right away.
I agree. Some of them dudes be looking crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that the last few. I was like, ugh, I would have popped my shit instantly. But some of them I'd be like, what?
the
Goddamn.
one that ain't had no neck, the
Like,
Brazino neck dude.
Yeah.
the plumber.
That
Yeah, I
was
was like, oh yeah,
wow.
poppity peas nigga. As soon as
Even
he
even
turned
the
corner.
one, yeah, or the plumber one, that shit was funny,
Yeah,
but
I
he
was
had the
like,
jokes. He
hell
was
no.
roasting though. He had the jokes. He definitely
Yeah, he did. Yeah, well, because he's probably used to it his whole life, looking like that nigga. He already know he was gonna get
that nigga was
because
shrinking
why
though.
in the did you set him up? That nigga was like, oh hell no. But a lot of them, I'd be like, damn, bitch. Man. So I mean, I don't know.
Then you see the
Nah, but
Ninja Turtle one?
some of them, the first thing they be
That was
saying
the
is like,
plumber.
"Oh, I don't like his
Right,
outfit.
oh,
I don't like his
Yeah,
outfit. I
I
don't like his
hate when they
outfit."
say that.
Like,
I be
what
like
the
his
fuck?
fit.
He could have wore some different shoes with
yeah.
this. What?
Be like, oh my god, you guys! This one dude
Uh,
popped this
uh,
girl. She was fine. She was a tall, beautiful, chocolate, very well built woman. And he was like, I don't like the color of your dress. Piece of shit, lame ass nigga. Talking about. He was like, you have beautiful chocolate skin. I don't know why you chose a brown dress. Lame ass stuff. Talking about.
Yeah, that boy played for the other team. He's just trying to hide it.
Yeah, I was like, what? She's better.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
get y'all. I need to
yeah.
contact them and get y'all to come out here. I think they do it out here in Phoenix. I know several
Yeah,
people
They
been on the
do.
show.
Yeah, it's in
So
Arizona.
would you ever go on that show, Chauncey? You
How
out
you
there?
on there, Chauncey? I
Rue
can see
Pal.
you on there.
Get the Rue
You
Pal on a dating show. I don't know if that's good for my
oh,
image.
pal.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Please, if you ever do, please don't go in there talking about anything blood or Rue related. They're gonna pop your ass. It's supposed to be
Nah,
a classy dating show.
nah. I don't even look. I don't even tell people that kind of stuff about me. I let them discover their past on their own. I don't
I'm
never
gonna
go
see.
and
I'm gonna
talk
see
to
what
them.
I could do. I would honestly, not even trying to be funny. I really think you would do well on that show, Chauncey. I really
I
do.
know I would
Because
do well because listen, I got a presence.
you're tall,
When I
right? He would
exactly
come
when I
in. He's
walk into a
tall. He's
room,
built.
yeah. So when I walk into a room, like my energy and everything commands a presence. My presence it commands the attention, right? So I never
Right.
have trouble anywhere. Like my homies, they always make jokes like, oh, and I just be chilling. Sometimes it's down. Even we go out, we might be in a club or anything like that. They be like, oh man, you ain't all hyper super turn like I'm supposed to be, on 10 all the time. And they be like, oh, you don't see nobody girlfriend that you're interested in. They convinced I don't even want to talk to niggas' girlfriend. But when I would come in rooms. Bras be looking, they be with they dudes and everything, but they be sometimes be too much attention. I'd be like, and if they wasn't fine enough, I'd be ready to approach. You know what I'm saying? But but I'm always somebody's side dude, so I don't be
I'm
tripping.
gonna, I'm gonna do my little investigative work. I'm gonna. Would you do it if you got picked? Because I think you'd be a great
Nah,
candidate.
I probably wouldn't do it. I know, like I said, I know several people. I know a couple girls and a couple dudes that have been on the show, so I know they do it out here in Phoenix. But me
Mhm.
personally, get on there. I mean, I'd be doing it as a publicity stunt because I probably, like I would be on if I got on and just to see who try to holler at me. I probably wouldn't take none of them serious anyway because most of them on there is just up there for the publicity and to promote the Instagram anyway.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, because
especially
some
some of
be
the
on
chicks I
there
know.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
some of the chicks I know that do it. It's like I know that I know them around here. Like a lot of people, like if you popular in Phoenix, it's kind of like Dago. If you on the scene, you got certain people like all my homies, athletes, and all this shit. So I've been on the scene for a long time, plenty of bottle service, and you see the kind of girls that come through. You know who get ran through. You know what's up. A lot of these chicks be just trying to get the bottle girl status and make all that bread. They be making bread as bottle girls out here like crazy loot, but. I be seeing just how they move, and they got so much access to athletes and stuff. That's who got the most of the bread out here. They ain't about dope boys out here. Like it's about the
Gotcha.
athletes that they got access to and trying to get bags or trying to get saved. So a lot of these bottle girls be turned somebody's wifey, baby mama, or whatever, right? But I just
Total opposite of what you just described. You're looking for,
yeah, exactly.
literally. So
So
I get it.
and then I
Yeah.
know some of the chicks like that been on there on the show that used to dance or certain like it's a couple of them like I could point them out. So and it's not they be cool peoples and sometimes cool with some of them joints, but I know what time it is. Like I would never try to take none of y'all serious, but and then y'all just on here trying to embarrass people. Sometimes telling people like I'm just going for
Yeah.
whatever. Like if you can go make up the dumbest reasons, like if you was in a club and a dude approach you, you ain't, you don't be like, I ain't talking to him because I don't like his shoes. You're gonna look at
Right.
how, he could have the stupid like people be wearing the dumbest stuff right now with high, heels this big on Balenciagas or something looking goofy, right? But since they
Mm-hmm.
cost four, five, $600, oh, since he got a chain on
Yep.
with some diamonds and medallions and stuff, even though he might look like a goofy. Oh man, but he got bread.
Tight
We
ass
gonna go
pants
ahead and
on.
give up the number. Oh, he play. Oh, he with these dudes that play ball, or he might play ball too. You gotta, how many just, especially when I was buffer and I was bigger and I was really, with my bros all the time and we was out. How many people thought I just played ball too? Like,
Right.
Listen, one of the last chicks I was dating, right? She thought I dressed like a cowboy, right? I don't know. Sometimes y'all see me, I'll be dressing like I'll be
Cowboy.
out in the wilderness, right?
I've never seen you
So
dressed like a
she used to
cowboy.
always bring that up.
yeah,
And
plaid
I'm
shirt,
like,
blue
okay, well,
jeans.
if you don't like the way I
Oh,
dress,
does
you buy my outfits for me. And if I like them, I'll put them on. And she did that.
it? Mm.
And I will say,
That's a
it
good
came
take.
from another dude's wallet.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, I'm in all on the nigga.
I just wanted to
You need
say
to have
that
a
part
T-tone.
because, you know what I mean? I want him to
Right.
hear that.
Man, don't be petty. I already told you, man. Don't end up in shootouts and stuff behind no bras, man. But
Right.
if you a nigga don't go out
Right.
lane behind no bra neither.
My ex couldn't dress. My ex couldn't dress for shit, but I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck. We was together for well, he couldn't dress for shit.
I
Anytime
mean,
you see him looking decent, I put it together.
Okay, because I was about to say, well, and
but
obviously seeing
but he,
Austin
he
doing it.
also Paco. So what do you expect? He ain't no nigga
Yeah, but I think Mercury can dress though.
Yeah.
Couldn't dress. He couldn't dress,
in,
but I didn't care. I didn't
in
give a
cowboy
fuck.
hats, plaid shirts, and boots.
Nah,
Nike
I didn't give a fuck. I
Cortez.
didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care. But I do appreciate a well dressed man, but that's not a huge deal for me.
Yeah.
Now if you just like dirty and really can't dress
Yeah,
like
like
real bad, oh no. I appreciate a well dressed, a well put together outfit. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. But it's not. I mean, if you're just decent, not all super swagged out, that's fine. Nice clean clothes, that's cool. But I do appreciate someone who goes the extra mile to put, the colors and
the
styles
effort.
together. Yeah, it just looks
I
nice. It's
usually
cute.
dress a
Like,
little bit
okay,
more
that's cute.
simple, man. I don't be doing all the stuff that all these other cats be doing, but you'll see me in like maybe some neon colors or something like that with some shoes that might match. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll wear some, it'll be kind of swaggy and just some decent, some nice jeans or whatever in the shoes. Like, to kind of match. But like all this stuff, they be really going out doing it with these crazy designs on their pants and all kinds of like, I just don't, and trying to wear them goofy ass Balenciagas and shit. Like, that ain't really. If that's what you're looking for, it
Yeah,
ain't gonna be me.
yeah. It's too
If
trendy. I don't like that
Yeah.
super. I think we're at that age where that super trendy shit. I feel like nigga,
you know, you know
goofy.
what, you gotta damn near be wearing them bell bottom pants nowadays, and
I hate them.
big
Hate those.
sweatsuits again, and some weird.
Oh,
You gotta be dressing damn near like a woman. Like I be seeing in
I was
it.
gonna say these young
And
kids
having
dress very
some crazy
feminine.
looking
Yeah.
dreads, like having some dreads, some multicolors, with some
All in your
bangs
face and
hanging
shit.
down, just some
Yeah,
weird, like they be
it's
liking
looking
the
weird.
weird look, being a clean cut, handsome gentleman,
Because they
crazy.
grew up on Lil Wayne. They grew up on Lil Wayne, Lil
It's a
Uzi. Like
little
these young
Uzi
kids,
Vert, little Yachty type
that's
thing
who
They,
they
going on
they
grew
right
grew
up
up on
now.
on.
all the
Yeah.
littles.
All the little,
All the
yeah.
littles. And they look like little bitches.
And I'm a big blood. I grew up on Mac 10 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
He
nah,
said, "I wear Dickies."
you feel me? Nah, but
Right.
when you catch me around the city nowadays, probably I'm always dress shirt, dress pants, and dress shoes. So when y'all see me posted most of the time, I'm in my business attire. So if you catch me outside of my
We
business
love a
attire, let's
classic
go.
business attire. We love classic. Matter of fact, pop it in right here, Chauncey. Your little get ready with me.
Talking about you can
I
catch
really
me on the
enjoyed it.
gram.
No, I really enjoyed it. It was nice. You should pop it in. That was
I'm
really
always,
nice.
I'm always just
Classic man.
every day I gotta kind of wear the whoop. So it's kind of always like that. I'm always I gotta be at my desk and I don't have no choice but to dress like it. But it's always been my thing. Anyway, I've always if I was gonna work in a career, I always wanted to be white collar. Period. If I was gonna work a career, if I wasn't, when I was hustling, you dress like the niggas on the street do. But
Right.
if I was knew I was gonna be in the business uh mindset, I always wanted to be the guy in the dress clothes, dress shoes, looking real Brad Pittish, my dress shirt sleeves rolled up to my elbow,
Yeah,
and
classic man. Yeah, yeah.
clothes fitting onto my muscles and stuff real good. Like,
Casual, classic
yeah,
European cut style. Yeah, that's
yeah.
we love
Minus
that.
the man bun.
That'll never go out of style.
Yeah, minus the man bun, but
Awesome, man.
I ain't messing around. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see you all and
Yeah.
next week, same bad time, same bad channel.
Same back cave.
Shout out to my whooping homies right now that came through flamed up today for the episode.
Listen, I just like red is my favorite color, man. Ain't got nothing to do with no affiliation, man.
Absolutely. Do not tie us
Oh,
into
Right.
I'm
Don't
just
turn it
saying.
into your bullshit.
Hey, man, I've always been about that money only, man. I don't know about all the other stuff.
I feel it.
I let my family do all that better than me.
Mhm. All right, Radie B, good luck out there. Get you a blood.
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me.
Don't put that devil on her.
I do not want no game around.
No, absolutely not.
I want me a nice man with Southern value. He don't got to be Southern, but he needs to have nice Southern values,
Then
family
y'all gotta
oriented. I
stop
like
going
that.
to chefs. Well, they shut chefs down. Y'all gotta stop going to
I don't go
what's it called?
nowhere. I
That
gotta start going somewhere.
that Sunday
I
fun day
don't
spot
go
everybody.
nowhere.
That Sunday fun day
I
spot
know.
everybody be going to on Sundays and stuff, partying and
No,
everything.
that was fun. That was actually
That
cool and
rooftop.
classy. It's not. It's not.
Man, I
It's
be
not
all
ghetto.
kind of niggas in there. All
So
the gang members be in there popping bottles. I watch it on everybody's story.
Oh,
here,
Y'all
I don't
gotta
know who
go
the
to
gang members are.
Coronado or somewhere off of
I know.
I don't meet black men. I don't ever see. I don't know if they're there or not, but I've never seen black men hanging out in
Black
Coronado.
Mountain Road or something up there near
That's
Kearney
near
Mesa,
Mesa.
I don't
Carmel
want nobody
Mountain,
that
Carmel
corny. I
Mountain
still
up there.
want
You
them
gonna
tapped
find
into
your
the
real.
culture.
Yeah, you
I don't
gonna.
want nobody. Hey,
Brad.
get out of here.
Yes, sir, Dean King, sir. Yeah,
No, he still
right
got to be
now.
tapped into the culture a little bit.
You might find one.
Nah,
You just gotta go
cool.
find some businessmen somewhere. They might not. They might
I
work up there. You
know. Where
might
they
catch
be
them
at?
working
Where do
up
they
there.
be at?
I
Where
just
do they
told you
be
where
at
to
for
find
real?
them. Where the businesses is at. Go up there.
Coronado?
Coronado, Kearney Mesa up there, like where all the businesses is at, Friar Road, Scripps, all that kind of stuff. Like all them factories that up there off the 805 or 15, whatever up there. You be seeing all not factories, but all them commercial buildings and all that stuff.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta go over there and
Industrial
sit in the
buildings.
parking
Yeah,
lot and find
they
the
do
black
be over
men
there.
coming
Like,
out.
I know that's crazy. No, but a real talk, a true story. I know we gotta go, but real quick, I did see a sexy ass nigga up there one time. I was I think that was off Mira Mesa Boulevard, and I was like, it was like by all the techies. It was like where all the techie dudes were. Anyway, and I seen a little handsome ass, tall ass dreadhead coming out, and he walked. He was like, I guess he was like charging his Tesla. 'Cause I saw him like charging his Tesla. I was like, ooh, a little handsome ass little techie. He looked like a hood nigga, but you could tell he was like at work. He had a little badge on. Wait a minute.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta go out the box. Just because they work up there and they got business up there, don't mean that they wasn't never from the hood or in the culture and they're not
Yeah,
tapped
that's true.
in. Just think
That's
about
true.
it. I'm at work every day at my office.
Right.
When I go up to the gym after work and I take off my work
Hi,
clothes and
baby.
all my tattoos are showing and all this shit. What's up, young lady? All my tattoos and everything is showing. They be, I look like a whole
Okay.
different beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. You would never know. You would never. Back to what we were talking about. You can't judge a book off its cover. I remember this one dude came out on the just real quick. Again, I know we're supposed to be wrapping up, but he came out on the pop the balloon, and all the girls pop, 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 pop. He was fine. I was like, they tripping. I don't know why they pop. It was weird. Even the host was kind of like, what the fuck? Because he was handsome. And then they were like, so what do you do? He was like, I just graduated law school and started working for a law firm.
I bet they asked for their balloons back.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see. It was just a clip. It was just a real
Oh.
short clip. So it was like on their Instagram. I was like, ooh. He had dreads and shit, but he was handsome. He was like clean, And he was like, "Yeah, I just graduated law school. I'm looking for a law firm."
Yeah, Dumbo.
Yeah, right.
But
Oh
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna wrap it up. Same bat time, same bat channel. Catch y'all tomorrow. Radie V, Miss Nessa, my dog Rashad, and of course it's your boy Sheep.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.